Okay, true story. Years ago, when I was still trying to figure out how credit actually worked, I paid $200 to a so called credit guru. He claimed he had the ultimate secret to boost my score overnight, and believe me, I was pumped. The guy seemed totally legit. So I followed his advice to the letter. Do you want to know what he told me to do? He said, max out all your credit cards and then pay just the minimum balance every month. It'll show lenders you're serious about paying them back. And you know what happened next? You guessed it. My credit score didn't just drop, it nosedived like a lead balloon. But here's the thing. That is not even the worst credit myth I believed back then. Oh no, there's one that's far more cringeworthy, and I'll share it at the end of this video. And trust me, it's so bad you'll want to tell your friends just to get some laughs. But for now, let's tackle some of the most common credit myths that are floating around out there, because the last thing I want you to do is to end up like me, paying $200 for advice you'd be better off ignoring. So buckle up, my credit warriors, and let's dive straight in. So myth number one, checking your credit hurts your score. Really? Well, the truth is this. Not all credit checks are created equal. Soft inquiries like checking your score yourself or pre-qualifying for a loan, well, those don't impact your score at all. It's the hard inquiries like applying for a credit card or getting a mortgage that can drop your score slightly. So here's a quick tip. Excuse me. Check your score regularly. It's like keeping tabs on your financial health, but without hitting the panic button. On to myth number two. Closing old credit cards improves your score. Really? Closing your oldest credit card? That's like deleting the first chapter of your financial story. It can shorten your credit history, which of course is a significant part of your credit score. Now, here's a quick tip on that one. If you're not using a card, do me a favor, keep it open, but limit activity. Why? Because old accounts are like fine wine. They get better with age. Well, for your credit score at least. On to myth three. Carrying a balance helps your credit. What? The truth? Carrying a balance only helps one thing, and that's the credit card company's profits. Your credit utilization ratio, that's the amount you owe compared to your credit limit, is key. And keeping it low, under 30%, ideally even under 10%, is what really helps you score. And here's a quick tip. Pay your balance in full every month. Believe me, your wallet will thank you, and so will your credit score. On to myth number four. You need to go into debt to build credit. What? The truth? Building credit doesn't mean diving into debt. Smart credit usage, like responsibly managing a secured credit card or paying your bills on time, well, that builds your score without drowning in interest payments. So here's a quick tip for you. Use a small reoccurring bill like a streaming subscription and pay it off monthly. No debt spiral, just solid credit growth. Myth number five. Income directly impacts your score. Well, the truth about that? Your income doesn't show up on your credit report. Lenders care more about how you manage your money than how much you actually make. A millionaire who misses payments can have a much worse score than someone earning minimum wage who's financially responsible. And here's the quick tip on that one. Focus on payment history and responsible credit usage. They're the real game changers. So, remember how I said I'd share the worst credit myth I ever believed? Well, here it is. Excuse me again. I once thought that paying off the collection would automatically remove it from my credit report. Yep, I figured, hey, I paid it, so it's gone, right? Wrong. It sat there mocking me for years like a bad tattoo, and I couldn't laser it off. But now you know better. These credit myths are everywhere. And if they can trip up someone who runs a credit repair company now, yeah, that's me back in the day, they can fool anyone, even you. So, my question is, what's the craziest credit myth you've ever heard or actually believed? Do me a favor and drop it in the comments. Let's share a laugh while learning something new. Oh, and if this video cleared up some myths for you, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who could use a little credit truth in their life. Let's help everyone avoid those lead balloon moments. So until next time, keep crushing your credit goals. Have a great day, guys.